Welcome to another episode, everyone. Milk 7-4 from 7-4 Hoover. Is he still from Hoover? We all know, most of you know, that Gumby from 9 Deuce Hoover went on No Jumper and said to Adam 22 that Milk is not from Hoover. The reasons he gave, a couple of them anyway, was that Milk was not contributing financially to the hood. When shit goes wrong, there's a funeral, a homie passes away, Milk isn't contributing to the funeral.
They saying that Milk is not around when it's time to pass the hat around. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're tapping in Trap News Network, back in the same, like cook cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito. You're not finna get nobody's collegeito, big dog. Tap in with the tap in and make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that knowledgeito. You're not finna get nobody's collegeito, big dog. The knowledgington, you're not finna get anyone's collegington. You feel me? We're finna jump to this content, man, but before we do, hit the like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that good tap in, notification bell, hit all, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you hit us up, TRAPNEWSNETWRX. I don't know if I said it once, but I said it once, I said it twice. I said it thrice, so you know it's nice. You feel me? We finna jump into this content. Damian Porter gives us some confrontation, gives us some confirmation about what Milk is or is not, according to his relationship with his neighborhood and his community in the Hoovers. Let's get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And also he said that Milk is not in the hood. He hasn't been showing up. He's not hanging around over there. And so for those reasons and whatever other reasons he gave, he's not from Hoover. Why he would sit there and talk to Adam 22 about this, I don't know. Why all these dudes are sitting there talking to Adam 22 about this shit that they sitting there talking to Adam 22 about, I don't know. Someone, what I do know, is going to get hurt. I can even tell you who it is. And it's coming.
Who is it, Damian Porter? Let us know.
Soon. This is why I myself have been staying out of the fray. I want no parts of it. I'm going to be careful about what I say even now. And I don't want to get involved. I was going to do a video about all of this fake internet gangster stuff that's going on the internet. I mean, now you have all of these shock jocks is what I would call them, coming on the internet, these gangbangers trying to go viral by saying any and everything. The problem with that is that sooner or later, and it's going to be sooner rather than later, it's going to catch up to them. And I know this for a fact. And so for those reasons, I've stayed away. But I will.
Damian Porter said he could see this fire coming. It's not going to be good for those involved.
There's a couple things. Now, you all have it wrong with the Gumby situation. I'll talk to Gumby myself and see if it's okay with him if I tell his story. I have heard him tell some of the story recently on the internet, Cam Capone and what have you. So maybe he's okay with it. I'm not sure, but I'll holler at him and see. I did a story on it, really. I just didn't mention his name when I spoke about the situation that happened with Gumby there in Calipatria State Prison. But I've seen multiple videos.
Damian Porter's a real one for that one. He ain't finna speak on nothing or nobody without their permission. He's like, man, look, I know this could be a tricky, sticky, icky, mickey, vicky, sticky situation. I'm not finna put fuel on an already burning fire.
On the subject. And they all have it wrong. Some people are saying Gumby's from a different Hoover set. They're saying that it was over something that it was not over. And so I do want to sort of clarify that. At the same token, I don't even want to get involved in that. But the situation with Milk, just to clear it up, because people have been asking me to speak on that, to speak on Young Hawk and some of the stuff he's been going through and saying here on the internet. I've been trying to stay away from it for good reason. Again, this is not a threat. This is just information. I'm just giving you information. Someone is going to come up missing. Playing.
Sheesh. Sounds like my man Damian Porter might have had some conversations with the dudes at the top of the totem pole, and they not feeling this.
In these games, I know this to be certain. I don't want no parts of it. I'm staying away. The feds have made it clear. that they are watching the YouTube channels. They're watching some of these podcasts. They said that in the RICO Act against Big U and Brick Baby and whoever they're, Loose Cannon and them, that they got some of their information from YouTube. So it would be foolish of me to come on here and speak about things that is ongoing cases, and that's what some of these dudes are doing. Now, getting back to Milk and Gumby. Now, Big Bub, OG Bub from 7-4 had a response to Gumby and saying that Milk wasn't from 7-4. And he said that Gumby was wrong for saying that. That Gumby did not have a right for going on No Jumper or anywhere else on the internet saying that Milk was not from 7-4. That he grew up with homies over there and he's been representing. And so basically, yeah, he's from 7-4, that no one person can make that call, especially someone who's not from 7-4, and come on.
For those of y'all who don't know, it's a lot of Hoover said, so everybody could be from Hoover, but they might not be from the same street of the Hoovers.
Say that Milk is not from Hoover, that he's not from 7-4 Hoover. I'm not going to get into Hoover politics, who can and who cannot make that call, etc. That's just not my place. Again, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to let these fools go out here and do all of the foolish talking on YouTube, looking for views and clout. They have nothing else to offer. They have no other content. All they can do is be gang members, gang bangers, and try to speak crazy and go crazy. 4Xer started it. Now everybody trying to encrypt macking him. Now they trying to follow in his footsteps and their footsteps, and everybody trying to go viral for being stupid. Oh, I gotta stay away from that. Milk is indeed from Hoover, bro. Period. Now I'm not here to go against Gumby or any other Hoover for that matter. But Milk, and I haven't even talked to Milk. He doesn't know that I'm doing this video. It's not about that, bro. As I said, I was in a Los Angeles County jail with Milk, in a cell with him. So until Milk does something that disqualifies him from being from Hoover, something unforgivable, irreparable, a crime against a child, a crime against an elderly person, a crime against a woman, if he is a snitch or something like that, something that automatically disqualifies you from any gang, until then, or until Milk says that he is not from Hoover. Until the 7-4 say that he's not from Hoover, which they have not, then Milk is indeed from Hoover. He's on the internet claiming Hoover. He's on the internet claiming the most hated gang in the world. Damn what you heard. And so he's making himself a target just by doing that. He has to walk the streets as a known member from Hoover. That he exposed himself.
That's true. Milk is definitely walking around as a known member of that community.
As being, making himself again a target. So for him to put himself out there for Hoover Street, saying that I'm from Hoover Street, representing Hoover Street, worldwide on the internet, then how can you take anything from him? He's not in the hood every day. Neither am I. So what? The other dude, was on the internet talking about, I'm in my community every day. I saw his Instagram on tight ass jeans and shit. So what? You're in your community every day. What are you doing in your community? What are you doing? What have you done for black people? You ain't doing shit in the community. You're in the community every day, destroying it, adding to the destruction that is the black community. We need to line all of y'all up, put you all in the room, and let the gas out. We got to start over, black people. Get rid of these people. They're poison to us. They're poison to the community. They're enemies to us. They're only killing black people. They ain't killing, no, they are afraid to even fight somebody else. But they will blow your head off in an instant for looking at them. These YNs, these fools, these idiots in the community where no one is safe. I'm in the hood, I'm in my community every day. Doing what?
That's a real question. Like, doing what?
Destroying.
You over there every day just hanging out, just loitering? Like, what are you actually doing in that community that makes that community a better place for anyone?
Your tight ass jeans on. All these dudes' content, all their content is just 4 extras took his shit. 4 extras took his shit and wiped his ass 40 times. That's the content, bro. And get out of here. You're in your community. I'm not in my hood every day. I'm not over there. For what? 51 years old. The fuck I look like hanging out drinking Old English with my pants sagging. You have to grow. You have to develop at some point. It's foolish. Gang banging is over. It's stupid. No one wins. No one in the black community wins. We're unaliving one another for no reason. It's childish. It's infantile behavior. We need to grow up and do better. So I don't give a damn about you being on the internet talking about you and your community every day. We need to get your ass out of the community. Destroy your ass. You're a cancer to the community. Get the fuck out of the community. How about that? Getting back to Milt. He is in.
Now that's real. It's a lot of people hanging out in these communities and just being around these communities for no real reason. You feel me? They just around causing chaos.
Over. Because he represents it, bro, on the internet and right there in the Los Angeles County Jail. I don't care. If you was banging it in jail with all of the enemies wanting a piece of you, wanting your head, and you still did not denounce your gang. You still did not say, all right, man, I ain't from Hoover. Fuck it, I'm cool. Too many people want to fight me. Too many people want to squabble me. The white boys after me. The blacks want me. I'm cool. I don't bang no more. He didn't do that. He kept on representing the hood. So how can you take that from him now? What has he done? Because he hasn't, that's his money. Whatever he's doing with his money is his business. So I disagree with that whole notion that because Milk is not contributing financially to the ghetto, that he's not a part of it. He can do whatever he wants to do with his money. He's the one that's earning it. I understand the sentiment that you got to give back, but you can't be pocket watching anybody. Now, again.
No, Damian Porter's making a real point, man. He's the one that's earning it. He's the one that's, putting in the hours to maintain his financial situation. However, he has to put in hours to maintain his financial situation. So how are you mad at this dude? You feel me?
This is not a shot against Gumby. Gumby, people have asked me, who is Gumby? Somebody asked me on my live last night, who is Gumby? Is he a reputable? Is he really like that, man? Because he been all over the internet sort of popping it. Yes, Gumby is an official. He's a reputable from Hoover, bro. He's official. He's a real one, to be sure. And again, the situation that he was involved in had nothing to do with someone trying to, take his manhood. No, y'all got it all wrong. And again, I may or may not clear that up. Just for the record, since it's already out here on the internet, but it's being misrepresented. And other than that, I'm not going to be involved in all this tic-tac and going back and forth, reporting on everything that's going on in these different neighborhoods.
Tit for tat was what you were looking for, Damian Porter. Tit for tat. Don't worry about it. Tit for tat is hard.
Yes, I talk about gang stuff. Indeed. No, I'm not a hypocrite. I talk about gang stuff, but I talk about stuff that happened in the past. In 1995 in prison. This is just to educate the public and hopefully prevent you from going there and getting involved in these situations. This is never to glorify it. But I'm not talking about who's pulling up to somebody's hood yesterday looking for a fight and all. You're just keeping a bunch of nonsense going. Whatever happened to peace? Sellouts. Milk is from Hoover. Milk is from 7-4 Hoover. And that's the bottom line. Period. He's been representing it in a correct way as far as I'm concerned. He hasn't did anything that can be considered sucker shit. Many people have. And they're still from their hood. So yeah, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Milk is from Hoover. Milk is from 7-4 Hoover. Just to answer that question, because many people have been asking that, and for me to speak on all of these different situations again that's going on. I'm not going to do that. But I did want to come on and say my piece about this particular situation involving Milk and the homie Gumby and whomever else that has something to say about Milk.
All right, man, we about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And, of course, it's free. Avenue Angel until he's free. I'm gone.
be right here and I won't never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears, cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. Since blood sin, and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch, and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep the secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina, sister wives, cause this shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a killer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 on these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems, every day I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me alone. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous.